In this video, we are going to learn about classification of partial differential equation and solution of partial differential equation by separation of variable. Let's start with classification of partial differential equation. We consider a second order partial differential equation with two independent variables as r, s, s, t, t plus function of x, y, u, p, q equal to 0. We know that small r is del to u upon del x square, small s is del to u upon del x del y, and t is del to u upon del y square. X, y are independent variable, u is dependent variable, and p is del u by del x, q is del u upon del y, and capital R, capital S and capital T are function of xy. So we classify this partial differential equation by using s square minus 4rt. If s square minus 4rt is less than 0, then partial differential equation is elliptic. When s square minus 4rt is equals to 0, it is parabolic, and s square minus 4rt is greater than 0, then we say the partial differential equation is hyperbolic. Let's see the first example, that is uxx plus 4uxy plus 4uyy equals to 0. We know that uxx is del to u upon del x square, uxy is del to u upon del x del y, and uyy is del to u upon del y square. So just comparing to partial differential equation, that is r, s, s, t, t plus function of p, q, x, y, u equal to 0, we write the equation as small r plus 4s plus 4t. uxx is replaced by small r, uxy is replaced by small s, and uyy is replaced by t only. Now we see here capital R is equals to 1, capital S is equals to 4, capital T equal to 4 by comparing the partial differential equation. And now just use RST in s square minus 4RT. So when we substitute s, we have 16, and when we substitute 4RT, we again get 16, and 16 minus 16 is 0. So we have s square minus 4RT is equal to 0. So the partial differential equation is parabolic. Now again see the next example, y square del to u upon del x square minus del to u upon del y square plus 4u equal to 0. Now just we find the value of r, s and t. R is equals to y square, s is equals to 0 because there is no del to u upon del x del y, t is equal to minus 1, and when we use r as t in s square minus 4rt, we get 4y square, and 4y square is always greater than 0, so the partial differential equation is hyperbolic. Again we have another example, del to u upon del x square plus del to u upon del y square equals to 0. This equation is also known as Laplace equation. Again we compare it to general partial differential equation r, s, s, t, t and function of x, y, p, q and u equals to 0. We get r is equal to 1, s equals to 0, t equal to 1, and when use r as t in s square minus 4rt, we get minus 4 because s is 0 and the product of rt is 1, So we have minus 4 and minus 4 is less than 0. So this Laplace equation is elliptic. Now again the next is heat equation. C square del 2u upon del x square minus del u upon del t equal to 0. So again we are taking r is equals to c square, and we see there is no uxy and no uyy term. So s is 0 and t is 0, and when we use in s square minus 4rt, we see s is 0 and the product of rt is also 0. So s square minus 4rt is equal to 0, and s square minus 4rt is 0, then this is parabolic. So heat equation is parabolic. Now again we have a example, that is classify the following partial differential equation, and the partial differential equation is wave equation. C square del 2u by del x square minus del 2u upon del t square equal to 0. Here we see r is equals to c square, s is 0 and t is equal to minus 1. When we use r as t in s square minus 4rt, we get 4c square, that is greater than 0, and when s square minus 4rt is greater than 0, the equation is hyperbolic. Now we can classify the partial differential equation of two independent variables. Now here we see how we classify the partial differential equation of three independent variables, where x, y, z are independent variable and u is dependent variable. We just write the coefficient matrix as A equals to cxx, cxy, cxz, where cxx is the coefficient of del 2u upon del x square, cxy is the coefficient of del 2u upon del x del y, cxz is a coefficient of del 2u upon del x del z. Similarly, we find the other coefficient and write the coefficient matrix, and we find the determinant of this matrix. If the determinant of this matrix A is equals to 0, we say the partial differential equation is parabolic. If the determinant is not equal to 0 but all the coefficients are positive, then we say the partial differential equation is elliptic. If the determinant is not equal to 0 but the coefficients are positive and negative, then we say the partial differential equation is hyperbolic. Now let's see the example. Uxx plus uyy equals to uzz. Here we have three independent variables x, y and z, and u is dependent variable. Just take uzz to left hand side, and we have partial differential equation as uxx plus uyy minus uzz equal to 0. We just find the coefficient of uxx, that is 1, the coefficient of uyy is 1, and the coefficient of uzz is minus 1. So we just write the coefficient matrix 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 minus 1, and we find the determinant of this matrix, that is equal to minus 1, and minus 1 is not equal to 0. So here we have positive terms as well as negative terms. So the given partial differential equation is hyperbolic. Here we have another example, that is uxx plus 2uyy plus uzz equals to 2uxy plus 2uyz. So just take 2uxy plus 2uyz to left hand side, and then we find the coefficient. So the coefficient of uxx is 1, the coefficient of uyy is 2, the coefficient of uzz is 1, and the coefficient of uxy is minus 2, and the coefficient of uyz is again minus 2. When we find the determinant of this coefficient matrix, we get it is equals to 2, and 2 is not equal to 0, but negative terms as well as positive terms are present in the coefficient matrix, so it is hyperbolic. Method of separation of variable. Here we consider the second order linear partial differential equation as capital R small r plus capital S small s plus capital T small t plus p small p plus capital Q small q plus capital Z small z is equal to function of xy, where R, S, T, P, Q, Z and function f are also the function of x and y only. In this method, we assume that the dependent variable z is product of two functions. Capital X is a function of small x and capital Y is a function of small y. We use z is equals to capital X into capital Y in given partial differential equation, and when we simplify that term by partially differentiation, we get two equations, that is 1 upon x function of d capital X equals to 1 upon y g function of d dash y equals to lambda. So here we get two ordinary differential equation which is equal to any lambda or constant, and after solving these ordinary differential equations we find the solution of capital X and solution of capital Y, and we use these values of x and y in again z is equal to capital X capital Y, and this is the solution of given partial differential equation by method of separation of variable. See the example solved by method of separation of variable. So here we have partial differential equation, that is del u by del x equals to 2 del u upon del t plus u, and here we have a condition ux0 equals to 6 e raised to minus 3x. Now let us suppose that the solution of this partial differential equation is u equals to capital X is a function of small x, capital T is a function of small t. Now uxt is used in equation number 1. We replace u by xt, we get del by del x of xt plus 2 del by del t of xt plus x into t. When we differentiate xt with respect to small x, we get t d capital X upon dx equals to, when we differentiate xt with respect to small t, we get 2 capital X d capital T upon dt plus xt remain same. Now d capital X upon dx is equal to x dash, and we replace d capital X upon dx by x dash and d capital T upon dt by t dash. So here we have t capital X dash equals to 2 capital X t dash plus x t. Now separating the variable, we just divide t to right hand side, and taking capital X common to right hand side, we divide it to left hand side. We have capital X dash upon capital X equals to 2 capital T dash upon capital T plus 1. Now consider it is equals to any constant, maybe lambda, maybe c, and we find two ordinary differential equation. First is x dash upon x equals to c, and the another is 2t dash upon t plus 1 equals to c. So first we consider x dash upon x equals to c. Rewriting x dash as d capital X upon dx, we have 1 upon capital X d capital X upon d small x equals to c. Now separating the variable, we get d capital X upon capital X equals to c dx. Now when we integrate this term, we get log capital X equals to cx plus log a, and log a is any integrating constant. Now by simplification, we get log capital X upon a equals to cx, and when we remove log, we get x upon a equals to e raised to cx. So we have capital X is equals to a e raised to cx. Second ordinary differential equation, we have 2 capital T dash upon small t plus 1 equals to c. Again writing t dash upon t equals to 1 upon 2 c minus 1, and again replacing t dash by d capital T upon dt, we have 1 upon capital T d capital T upon dt, that is equals to 1 upon 2 c minus 1. Now separating the variables, we get d capital T upon capital T, that is equals to 1 upon 2 c minus 1 dt. Now after integration, we get log capital T equals to 1 upon 2 c minus 1 t plus log b, and log b is integrating constant. Again applying the property of log, we get log capital T upon b, that is equals to 1 upon 2 c minus 1 t. Now again removing the log, we get t by b equals to e raised to 1 upon 2 c minus 1 t, and we get capital T is equals to b e raised to 1 upon 2 c minus 1 t. So now we have capital X and capital T, both values. So just use these x and t in u equals to xt. So when we use u equals to xt, we get u equal to a e raised to cx into b e raised to 1 upon 2 c minus 1 into t. So this is our solution, but here we have a condition also. Here we have u equals to ab e raised to cx plus 1 upon 2 c minus 1 t. We just put t equal to 0 in equation number 3. We get ux comma 0 equals to ab e raised to cx when t equal to 0. And it is also given that ux0 is equals to 6 e raised to minus 3x. We just compare both the terms, we get ab e raised to cx equals to 6 e raised to minus 3x. So when we compare both the terms, we find ab is equal to 6 and c is equals to minus 3. Now use ab equals to 6 and c equals to minus 3 in equation number 3. We get our required solution, and that is u equals to 6 e raised to minus 3x minus 2t. So this is the method of separation of variable. That's all.